Hey, it's Bill Mosley, and you should be watching Horror Nerd Survival Guide on YouTube. Because if you don't, you might not survive!
You see the meat in the brain, right?
I see it, I just don't believe it.
Aren't they supposed to just eat trash?
I don't know what the diet of a cockroach is, but I don't think brains is on it.
No, yeah. That's damn. Well, hi everybody, this is your lovely horror nerds. I'm Nathan.
I'm Daniel.
Welcome to the bottom.
You found the Balrog.
We should really stop raiding his cabinets.
Well, yeah, stay away from his stuff anyway.
Yeah, anyway, we're terrible roommates. Our movie, at least, is a little reminiscent of our current situation here. It's all about a small New England town that gets invaded by man-eating cockroaches. Delightfully called The Nest. Roll the poster. Ow.
Allow me to adjust your television sets.
With this rump back to 1988, this director took us on a little bit of a really gross, if you like your animals, you're probably not going to like this movie. They kill the cat. They kill the dog. I'm pretty sure they killed some children, but there's never any child corpses, luckily. However, there is plenty of blood and viscera related to this. In addition to that, if you get squeamish to cockroaches, you might not necessarily want to pick this picture up.
Now, director Terrence H. Weekless,
For whom, in addition to working on this movie, he's also worked on Blood Fist, 1974's Gone in 60 Seconds, and has writer's credits for The Howling.
might actually give a crap about the 29% Rotten Tomatoes score given to this movie, but
Welcome to Rotten Tomatoes, where our general score is fuck your favorite movie.
I certainly don't care. It's just pure dumb fun. It's got good atmosphere, good lighting, good effects. This is a good 1980s movie.
It only ramps up. So we're going to go ahead and talk a little bit about the plot. If you have a problem with cockroaches of any nature whatsoever, I think I saw 5 different species of them. The worst part about that is that this movie, this is before CG. These are all practical effects. So those are real cockroaches they flooded people's houses and sets with.
They actually went out into the wild, captured a bunch of cockroaches, mixed them all up, set them loose on these houses.
Yep.
It's terrible.
Burn them, or go ahead and put an entire tent over an island. If it's actually on an island, something tells me it's not on an island.
Probably not.
But
Anyway, after this, yeah, the sheriff goes running after local exterminator Homer. Get more information out there about cockroaches too. Later on, he's integral through a bit of rumors and talk of the town. Turns out the mayor's daughter's coming in. This is a very big occasion for the sheriff.
clearly setting up the will they, won't they. Will he get with the lady at the diner? Or will he get with girl who just came off the plane? He's a sheriff, and he's apparently the only eligible
Bachelor on this island.
The fact that this guy is a sheriff,
Sure.
you meet pretty much everybody who you know is about to bite him.
Right.
So it cuts to the mayor, played by. He is currently just over the moon about his daughter finally coming back, and the sheriff going ahead and, well, he gave you a ride. That was awful nice of him.
Sure. Why
So
not?
there's a little bit of a cringy kind of dad and daughter hug in that. I did not buy it.
He's embroiled with this little company on the island called Intech, I believe. Turns out they might be doing some wildlife experimentation.
The amount of people's pets in the neighborhood probably had to start taking a drastic drop. We are introduced to another villainous character played by... This is the doctor who has now been called in because of the state of the insects infestation on the island as kind of help, because some people are going missing and not being found, and some other people are being found and the people who found them wish they wouldn't.
After capturing a few specimens of the cockroaches on the island and seeing what they can do in action...
I did say, if you value animal life, don't watch this movie. Get a box full of these things, and this broad's so infatuated with these creatures and their progress of becoming more biologically unstable than she had previously calculated. Completely mesmerized, sticks her hand into this box, and these things start eating through the rubber.
Through the rubber glove.
Through her hand.
Onto her skin, yes.
And then she's just sitting there momentarily stunned like, it's biting my hand.
God.
And she's smiling like
Look
she's
at
getting
it.
off on it.
Look at what
Anyways,
these roaches can do.
The mayor, being of sound mind, but apparently not decision-making, pulls her arm out of there. And she ends up getting it wrapped up for the remainder of the movie.
Gotta hand it to this mayor. At least he's one notch up above the mayor from Jaws.
Yeah.
You know.
About as effective.
Yeah, true.
So, this movie moves about a little bit more at a snail's pace as of this point, until the daughter of the mayor runs off to the beach, and she just decides to go ahead and take a little jog, see what's going on, and she runs underneath of this spot underneath of the docks. There's these big old nutsack looking things just dangling from the tops of these caves with a bunch of dynamite with Intech's name written all over it.
So we know that they're up to no good.
Bringing trouble in this neighborhood.
Sure. I mean, they've got explosives right there. I mean, what kind of company would have that? You know.
I can think of a couple of the diabolical ones.
Yeah, maybe like Umbrella.
You beat me to it.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Maybe Wailing Utani.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Yep. Yeah. Maybe a little the Shamrock mask company.
Aperture. Maybe.
Yeah, there's that one too.
I don't know.
Anyways, rather reminiscent of a bunch of evil corporations.
Evil corporations.
That you know is going to go ahead and just screw things up that
everything
much
up.
further.
Yeah, that.
So they've got this cat in a box, and there's a bunch of cockroaches in there. Now, the cockroaches have gone from wanting to escape the box to wanting to mutate what was in the box. So it starts cocooning somehow.
Yeah.
All of these different cockroaches are now becoming one big cockroach. Well, while we're in the process of that, we move further back into the boring, stagnant part of this movie, which is a lot of character dialogue about, way back in the day, such and such. And we get a kind of limp-wristed freaking love-making scene in it, and that's about all we get right before they go to take a piss, can't flush the toilet, find a couple of these little cockroaches, pull off the top of the crapper there, and what do they find?
A bunch of cockroaches. Surprise. Right?
So,
Yeah.
as of this point, it becomes a chase movie where they are running all over town and slowly finding other people being completely screwed.
Apparently we wind up at the mayor's house where the mayor starts running around with the daughter, all Scooby-Doo style again.
Oh, and spoiler alert as of this point.
He dies.
And so does the girl at the diner.
Diner,
She
yeah,
is
she's
trying to go
got
ahead
it.
and be Ellen Ripley about it, though, and starts, like, turning on the blender while those nasty things are crawling in there.
Everywhere.
And
She's flipping on
that
the grill,
just completely
just
ruined the
smashing
tape.
them, and
They end up escaping, finally making their way with the exterminator into the cave system. The scientist, daughter, the sheriff, and now the exterminator are all that's left of our protagonist. So they decide to go back down into the caves that the mayor's daughter had found and, well, set a little trap for everything that's down there.
sure.
Turns out there is a queen, and they work off of more of a bee and or, ant. She is down there in the caves with them.
Of course.
So the scientist is the first one to find out.
Yeah, she goes off on her own and tampers with those teeny nutsack looking things, and she kind of gets it in the end.
Yeah, she ends up running into the queen, who
Yeah.
at this point is a mutated giant insect-like golem of flesh that has got several different patches of several different residents who have been missing for several different days all over it.
And it's a great effect. You gotta see this.
It is awesome. Special thanks to the effects go all to these people. And these are all of the stars. I am going to go ahead and give this movie a nerd rating of a 5 out of 10. With some of the pacing in this, I felt it was a little bit slow. It was trying to go ahead and get to the point, and trust me, it had all of the gore effects to go ahead and give it the full-on bloody, disgusting, rating that it deserves. But at the same time, certain parts did drag on.
Yeah, I can understand that. That's why I'm gonna go ahead and agree with a 5 out of 10.
The sets, for the way that they had set up this town to make you believe that it was a small coastal area off of Maine or somewhere like that, was relatively believable.
Yeah, decent.
You believe that some of these characters would occasionally run into each other or be a part of their lives. There's a bunch of characters that, if you don't really go back and watch it again, you're not going to really know who's just dropping off dead.
Right.
Especially if you have ADD. I would recommend going and finding it on Amazon.
Sure.
You can get it on hard copy if
Definitely.
you find the place to order it.
I believe that there's a DVD and Blu-ray combo.
There's a VHS and probably a
Oh, there's
Betamax
definitely a
of this.
VHS of it.
Um,
Laserdisc.
If you guys are brave enough and you have
Yeah.
no problem with squirming, you
Yeah.
might want to go ahead and check out The Nest.
The Nest.
Oh, I'm Nathan.
I'm Daniel.
We've been your lovely horror nerds, signing off. Till
Have a
next
good one.
time, do us a favor, and if you see a shit ton of cockroaches in your house, maybe call the exterminator and get his ass over there if you have to drag him out. And why would you only have one exterminator? Why? Why would you only have one exterminator? You alright, man?
Yeah, I thought I saw it.
Where's the jar?
What did you do with it? Oh, hell.
Oh, no. Until next time.
Well, see you guys.